but I'll sound good.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the West Middlesex Memorial Center for tonight's GOJHL exhibition matchup here between the visiting St. Thomas Stars and the Strathroy Rockets. I'm Noah Smith, joined beside me Eldon Dunseith for the action tonight, and what might be our last little glimpse of hockey before a long time off, Eldon.
Yes, with the Middlesex London Health Unit, I guess maybe Province of Ontario, announcing that the London Middlesex region will go red effective 12:01 a.m. Monday morning. So this will likely be our last version of this until, well, best case scenario, mid-January.
Rockets and Stars facing each other once again tonight. They played last night in St. Thomas, and of course over the last few weeks as well, playing games against each other. It continues here tonight as the Rockets wearing their white practice jerseys, the Stars wearing their green practice jerseys, getting ready for this contest. Lots of familiar names in the lineup for both clubs tonight. We'll start with the goaltender for Strathroy, Josh Diamond, back for another season. He'll get the start here in Game 1. Yeah,
no surprise there. Josh Diamond, good to see him return for this season. Unfortunate, I guess, for him too, and the rest of the group, that the season is going how it isn't going. But good to see Josh back in the lineup for the Rockets.
One of the stories we touched on last week, his brother, of course, traded to the Stars last season. He'll be in the lineup for St. Thomas, but that won't be until game number 2, so he won't get the chance to play against his brother like he did last week. For the St. Thomas Stars, they'll be going with Tyler Roberts in net, and he's actually going to be playing net both games tonight for St. Thomas. So 4 20-minute periods of hockey for that man, and he's going to get a lot of work in between the pipes tonight.
Yeah, 2 20-minute periods times 2 tonight. Some overlap for the Rockets as well. Liam Hoskins and Jonathan Kilby. A little different than playing goal, I suppose, but both of those guys will play all 4 periods tonight for Strathroy.
A couple guys we saw do that last week for Strathroy, and when you get to that 4th period in game number 2, your legs are starting to feel a little bit like jello, I imagine, but lots of ice time for these guys. Lots of space on the ice when they take out the body contact. Of course, one of the rules that's in place here in these exhibition games is there is no body contact. When you take that out, it kind of opens up the ice, Eldon, creates a whole lot more space than you're used to.
It does, actually, and having, in the past, reffed a lot of late-night men's hockey myself, contact will happen. You will have the puck battles along the boards on occasion, but no open ice hits. And it creates a lot of open ice. And we have the horn getting us ready. True minor hockey feel to this with the practice jerseys that they're wearing on both sides, and just 2 officials instead of 4. No, this is going to be fun.
Short warm-ups as well. Guys, they're not allowed to get to the rink early tonight, or any night during these exhibition games. So they get here, they get ready to go, and we get ready for hockey here. These two teams have battled pretty close so far in these exhibition games. Another one-score game a night ago, and then last week, 2 games that were, well, quote-unquote tied after regulation that went to a shootout form. So they've been playing well against each other. It's weird because you don't normally see teams this many times in a row. You get to know what the other team likes to do.
Yeah, I mean, not to call it a bubble, but a lot of the Western Conference GOJHL clubs have been just playing one team. Series of games between Leamington and
Camoka and London as well.
Camoka and London, yes, exactly. LaSalle, I'm sorry, was escaping me there, Leamington and LaSalle. But yeah, it's good to see, yes, a little bit of shinny here for the boys.
So the starting lineup out there for Strathroy, it's Matthew Pimentel, Caden Faulkner, and Jonathan Kilby up front. And then on the back end, it is the duo of Blake Hull and Kieran Jenny. In goal, of course, Josh Diamond. And the Stars just getting set to come out here with their starting lineups. Just past 7 o'clock here on a Saturday night. No fans in attendance, but hockey at the West Middlesex Memorial Center. Underway as the puck is dropped, and the Stars take control early on. Dumping this one in off the boards. Jenny will play it up, and the Rockets now their first chance to work up ice. Dumped into the zone there, giving chase. Pimentel looking for a centering pass to Kilby, couldn't find it. Stars pick it up and work up to center ice. Knocked off the skate there, picked up and working forward. Caden Faulkner on the right side. Faulkner tries to cut into the corner, Gets rubbed out, looks for a pass. Kilby couldn't get a shot off. Still with control of the puck now, but the Stars take it over, work across the red line, and dump it into the Strathroy zone. Now across on the left side, McCabe looks to try and center it. Turned over here. Rockets looking up ice. That pass into the skates, just going to be dumped in, and they'll go for a line change early on. 1 minute nearly elapsed here in this first period of the night between these two clubs. Stars working from their own zone. Long pass down the ice. Icing waved off. It takes a hop off the corner, and Diamond just going to cover that one up, and we'll get our first whistle.
Love it. See the wave off as if it touched the puck. I'm not entirely sure it did, but good on him.
Face-off will go off to Diamond's left. Won by the Rockets, and they'll take control in their own zone. Going back behind the net there to control that one. Habib passes it off, and now the Rockets look to enter his zone. Getting it up to center, battling right out front of the timekeeper's box, and it's going to go back to the defense. Habib once again. Over to Toby Rizzo, who's back on defense tonight. At the blue line, dumped in top. It's going to take a bounce into the corner. Stars will look to try and exit their zone. Pass across the blue line there. Now it's turned over, trying to knock this one away, and then down into the corner. Hogarth battling in the St. Thomas zone, looking to try and bring this one out. They do. Pass over to Rizzo at the point. Rizzo shot that one, scores! Toby Rizzo. And the Rockets strike first here, 1-0.
You mentioned before the first puck dropped about the open ice and all the free moving. Lots of that. I'm loving it. Great shot by Rizzo.
Rizzo on the back end got a pass, had some room to work to the net, and he didn't miss the shot. And just over a minute and 45 seconds into the game, the Rockets have a 1-0 lead. In their own zone now, trying to work out after a face-off win. And he couldn't knock that one away, and now they'll move the puck up past center into the corner. Kilby giving chase here in the offensive zone, trying to turn the puck loose. Puck battle goes behind the net. Roberts looks off to his right as Kilby goes into the corner. Pimentel down there with him as well. Now the Stars get it. They'll work up to center. Backhand pass, but it's going to be knocked away by Jenny. And Kilby at center couldn't pick it up. Jenny once again now. Able to work this one into the offensive zone, but it's blown down there at the blue line offside against the Rockets.
Some good work through the neutral zone there by the Rockets. This is taking some adjustment for me to get used to what I'm seeing here. It's great. Lots of flow through the zone.
Stars with control off the face-off. Now dumping it in off the stick and taking a hop right out front of the goal. Diamond has to poke it away. A healthy hop off the end boards, and it resulted in a good chance for the Stars. Into the corner off to the left of Diamond. Looking for a shot. That one thrown on goal. Rebound, he stops them both. Looking to try and get this one out. It comes up and off the wall. It's Hoskins. Looking to try and dump that one in. He does. Giving chase. Couldn't find it. Was Ten Hag. Now they'll turn it over once again. Inside the Strathroy zone. Comes over to Rizzo as the first Rockets goal tonight. His pass intercepted at center. Passes this one off to the left side, looking for a long shot on. Diamond makes the save with the pad and will cover up.
There's our first little shove after a whistle. Gonna try and go the whole night without using the word social distancing after this time.
They try their best, but as mentioned, when you play each other for weeks at a time.
Oh no, I totally get it. I just don't want to say those words anymore.
Inside the Strathroy zone as they battle against the wall. Looking to try and clear this one, Ten Hag. Back to Jenny. He's just going to circle back behind the Strathroy net, hold on to it, and wait for some help to come. 3.5 minutes gone here in the first period. Rockets leading 1-0 on an early goal by Toby Rizzo. Stars working out to center. This pass picked up, now working in. Gets through and past the D, but it's poked off the stick there by Hull and have to carry it back to center. Trying to get the glove on it. Now Hoskins with it. In across the offensive blue line. Spins, looks for a pass out front. But now the Stars will pick it up and they'll have a chance to work in as the Rockets were changing on the play. Looking for a shot. That one knocked off the stick. There to pick it up and working forward here. Ten Hag. Long pass right onto the stick. Now on the right side. Kilby looking shot. Can't get one off as he went to the toe drag there, but it was intercepted. Now on the left side, just going to dump this one in and go for a change with Tanner Dietz. And the Stars will get almost a full line change on the play. Pass intercepted by Habib, and then down the ice. Battling off to the right side of Josh Diamond inside the Strathroy zone. Centering pass, this one poked away. Another rebound chance there. Up in the air, nobody knew where it went, but it goes into the corner, now kept alive by the Stars. Rizzo on his forehand off the boards, looking to try and clear, kept alive at the blue line once again. Kilby another chance, finds this one up to center, and it's going to be knocked into the bench and out of play.
It has been a lot of time since we've seen them, or since I've seen them play, since back in February. Kilby looks quicker than I recall him after the acquisition coming over. He looks quicker out there tonight.
Had the goal last week. The shot on and kicked away by Diamond into the netting and out of play. Another whistle here with 15:09 to go in the period. Kilby, of course, a few years in the Junior B loop, and had this season gone along as planned, would have been getting a ton of ice time on this Rockets club.
He'll get a ton of ice time tonight. Playing both halves.
Every other shift.
Yeah.
And both halves. Kilby has it at center now. Pass up to Pimentel. His stick got lifted and taken away. Now the Stars dump it in. Looking for a long pass up to center. Knocked away once again. They'll go do it again. This one down the ice, waved off as Kilby goes to get it back behind the St. Thomas net. Pimentel into the corner, spins, gets away, but loses the puck. Now he tries to get it back. Battling against the wall. Kilby's down there with him. Kilby has it in the corner. Kilby, he's knocked down.
Yeah.
Arm comes up.
Yeah.
And a penalty on the play. And the Rockets, the first power play chance of this game.
He was okay with the first bump, but that cross-check put him into the boards. That was an easy call.
So the Rockets, a power play opportunity, a chance to work on the special teams here. And they'll do the best they can to work on the special teams, although with only two lines out there, you can't get too creative. Stars will dump it early here, and 5 seconds ticked off the clock. They'll clear it for the first time. Rizzo will set up behind the Strathroy net.
Well, we'll see how this goes here, too. Again, lots of open ice, no checking.
Knocked away from the puck. Trying to get this one back. Was knocked off, and inside of the Star zone on the left side, Hoskins shot that one wide of the goal up to the point for Habib. He's going to put this one over to the right side. Now down low. Rockets moving the puck well around the perimeter. Pass intercepted, and now the Stars have a chance to work up. Knocked off the stick as Habib was able to get that one away. Now onto the opposite side. Trying to set anything up here on the power play. Rizzo, the lone goal scorer, will dump it in and go in on the attack. Rizzo down below the goal line. He gets tied up. In there to help him out here. Hogarth now up to the point for Jenny. Jenny looking for a shot. That one into the skates and blocked. Kept alive here and dumped around the boards there by Mick Roberts, and it's going to be whistled down here.
We have a slashing call coming up to the Rockets.
And so just a minute, 9 seconds into the power play.
Caden Hogarth headed to the box for slashing. We'll play 4-on-4 for the next 51 seconds. Mentioning before the game, Caden Hogarth a couple of times called up to play with the Rockets last year. Good to see him here.
4-on-4, and the ice opens up even more here. Stars with control, shot that one, pad saved by Diamond, and back behind the Strathroy net. Looking for a chance to get this one away. Good hands is working up through center, now passing it over to the opposite side before Hall dumps it in off the end boards. Goes to give chase, and now the Stars work up ice here on the right side, working forward. McNair looking for a shot, couldn't find it. Into the corner, centering pass, and they score. Beats Diamond, and we're tied at 1.
Great shot. 4-on-4 goal. So nobody will be coming out of the penalty box here. No, Hogarth coming out of the penalty box, and no. Sorry, son, you have to go back in.
For another 21 seconds.
21 seconds remaining in the penalty to the Stars.
Into the corner here for St. Thomas, who's now tied the game at 1 as Owen Englund passes that one off to his D partner, and now they get ready to work up ice. This one off the stick of Habib and into the St. Thomas bench. 4 seconds left before the Stars will get a chance on the power play.
And with the faceoff just outside the Rockets zone, they're going to want to win this and ice it.
Kilby on the draw, wins it, trying to get control of it. He does get it out. Stars take control, though, back in their own zone now, working on the power play for a good minute. Long pass across, now working in. Pass tried to come out front there, but Habib tied him up. Gets it into the corner, now up to the blue line. Good puck battle. Stars come out with the puck, battling along the blue line, back down low, and then into the boards they go. Trying to tie this one up and kill some time off the clock there are the Rockets. Good move to work into the slot. Knocked away, but kept inside the blue line here. 34 seconds to go, and the Rockets will clear and go for a line change.
When you've only got 2 forward lines and 2 D pair, it's going to feel like a lot more work killing penalties.
Stars in their own zone now with 15 seconds to go in their power play. Pass across. Now working in on the left side here. Dietz pass out front and they score. It beats Diamond with 9 seconds to go on the power play. And the Stars lead by 1.
Good effort there by Diamond. He did get the pad across. The puck hit it and somehow went through him. But as noted, power play goal, 2-1 Stars. That was quick. 2 goals in under a minute to take the lead.
And very similar goals as well for the Stars.
Yes.
There's a pass out front and no one there to pick up the man. In both situations, now the Stars with a 2-1 lead. At center, this one almost poked away by Hoskins. Back inside the St. Thomas zone, looking to try and find a pass to work up ice here. Comes to McCauley. McCauley dumps that one off the stick of Dietz and into the corner. Now back behind the net. Up to the boards, looking shot. That one blocked away by Diamond. Rebound comes right back out front, but it's cleared off the glass, and now the Rockets get ready to work here. Short little 2-on-1 chance. Wide on the left side shot. That one blocked away. Losing the stick there, Tyler Roberts, and he'll have to go back and get it as the Stars work up into the offensive zone. Stop there. Great defensive play, and now the Rockets once again will come on with an odd man rush on the right side. Hogarth looking past that one off the shins. Inside the corner here as the Rockets are unable to come out with it, and the Stars will set up behind their goal. Approaching the halfway mark here, the first period, 2-1 St. Thomas. Poked off the stick there as he was trying to enter the zone. McKinnon, he's knocked down.
That looked uncomfortable.
Now Habib from the zone, there to go get it, Rizzo. Rizzo trying to get this one inside the offensive zone. He does, still holding on to it here, Pimentel. And a pass just out of the reach of Rizzo inside the offensive zone. There with the puck coming in was Jenny. He couldn't get it outside of the zone. Stars will finally clear as it comes up the center, but Rizzo tried to dump it right back in off the glove of Pimentel. Now Pimentel in across the blue line on the right side. Setting up here, trying to get past the St. Thomas D. Can't go down low, and now the Stars look to clear. Long pass, this one knocked away by Jenny, and he'll go get it in the corner. Good move to work past his man. Can't clear the zone, though. It'll run all the way around, and then picked up here by Jonathan Kilby as he gets to center and just dumps it in on the backhand. Chasing it down inside the St. Thomas zone. Pass comes out front. Good chance on the shot there by Pimentel, but he was stopped by Roberts, who got the pad on it. Now up to the point. This one turned away. There to poke it past, working forward, and a long dump in. This one missing by about a foot by McCauley. Now up to center. Right out front of the Stars bench, who was going for a line change. Stopped up that one. Had it on the stick as they work in offensively. Now Kilby once again tried to dump this one past. Couldn't clear. Now pass looking. Shot towards the net. That one stopped by Diamond. Made the pad save, and the Rockets were able to clear. Get it up to center. And then Hoskins will get it deep into the St. Thomas zone. Get a shot off there. And he's rubbed out behind the net. Stars from their own zone, looking for an option, finds a pass, just dumping it into the corner. Diamond out of his net to get it. He'll throw it around the glass. There to pick it up as the Rockets work forward. Ten Hag Good drop pass. Hoskins works in. His shot, that one thrown off the post. And now picked up by Habib, who's come in from the blue line. Hogarth in the corner trying to keep this one alive. Rockets can't clear the blue line, and now the Stars do. They get it out to center. On the left side, Alexander. Alexander wide behind the net, centers it. It gets through everyone, and then cleared down the ice. And an icing call coming against the Rockets.
Ever since the Caden Hogarth penalty that put the teams 4-on-4, St. Thomas has definitely carried the play here, scored both goals, once 4-on-4, and then again on the power play. And if not for a couple of, unfortunate bounces on a potential 2-on-1, the Rockets haven't had much say with the puck since.
Hall back behind the net here for Strathroy. Hands off to Jenny. Now back to Hall. They'll try and set up and exit the zone here, but it's knocked away at the blue line. Stepping in and working on the left side here, McNair. McNair down to Roberts. Roberts centering pass right through the legs of everyone and all the way back down into the St. Thomas zone. 7.5 minutes to go here in the opening frame. 2-1 St. Thomas. Long stretch pass onto the stick there, working in on the left side. Now Weber tried to cut to the net there. Couldn't get a good enough shot off, and it's just sitting on the back of the net, and it will be blown down.
It was one of those there. That was a great attempt by him. I saw it fall behind Diamond, but I didn't know if it fell into the net or onto the side. Great attempted stretch pass there, too. The Stars really trying to stretch the ice on Strathroy over the last couple of minutes.
It's something that they tried to do a whole lot last week, but that was what resulted in a whole lot of the icings. This week, a little bit better passing, and they had a good scoring chance on the opportunity. Hall will clear this one off the boards, and now the Rockets at center as they try to dump this one in. Poked off into the corner. Ten Hag to go get it. Got Hogarth out front. A stick lift. Couldn't come away with the puck, and now his speed to center on the right side. McCabe. Drop pass. Couldn't get the shot off as it was knocked away. Now poking that one past Rizzo. Rizzo another chance as he works it down low on the left side. Rizzo's pass out front. No one there for Strathroy. Still inside of the St. Thomas zone. On the back of the net. Knocked down behind the net, trying to go get that one was Hogarth, and the Stars will take the puck and move up ice, pass onto the stick and dumped in by Kyle McCauley. Rizzo down low with McRobbie, trying to keep this one alive. It comes to Rizzo again. Rizzo's pass knocked off the boards, jumped down the ice, no icing, and the Rockets will get a line change here as the Stars with speed will look to try and work out of their own zone. Out of center on the left side. Down low with the puck. Centering pass. Shot. That one blocked and knocked away, and almost able to chase that one down was Faulkner, but after blocking the shot, just didn't have enough energy left in him.
It's going to be a lot of that.
Flipped into the Strathroy zone. Stars to go get it, and now they're trying to set up inside of Strathroy territory. This one. Bouncing puck at center, almost knocking away there Pimentel. Has to go chase at the red line. Now Kilby. Kilby had it knocked off his stick as he tried to work in. Right off the bench now and picking this one up. In on the left side, looking for a good chance. That one whistled wide of the goal, but it's going to be touched up here. And a penalty on the way. Another slash against the Rockets.
Yeah. Chasing him down. He got called for the second one. And again, the speed of the Stars has really shown over the last 8 minutes of this. Faulkner chasing the play and gets the slashing penalty.
So the Stars will head back to the power play. Scored on their previous opportunity.
Which wasn't a full opportunity.
Only had about a minute on the power play after the Rockets took theirs. Now the Stars from their own zone to try and set up here with 5 minutes to go in period number one. Looking for a long pass. This one onto the stick, working it on the left side. Trying to cut to the net there, knocked off the stick, and the Rockets will clear, at least get it back to center. The Stars will have to set up again here. 40 seconds gone off the power play. Dietz working in, shot that one, whistle just wide of the right pad of Josh Diamond. Trying to dump it back in and keep it alive here. Off the half wall, down low to Dietz. Dietz, pass, shot, whistled over top of the glove side, and it comes all the way back out, and the Rockets with a chance to work in. Looking, shot on, and that one stopped by Roberts, but a glorious opportunity there for Hogarth.
Yeah, some great work there. Ten Hag over to Hogarth and the big shorthanded save. He hasn't been very busy the last few minutes, but he came up large there.
58 seconds left here on the man advantage. Stars leading by a goal here, 2-1 the score. And now they'll work up ice here on the power play. In across center, now into the Strathroy zone. Trying to drop this one up. Pintel almost got it. And there to clear it down the ice was Jenny with 40 seconds to go here in the Strathroy penalty. Pass across the line and now in on the right side. Into the corner and a quick stop, and we'll open up and look for options here. McNair hands it off down low. They'll switch spots, carrying this one out past that one off the stick. Trying to carry it over. Now he does. Stepping in. Shot thrown towards the goal. That one blocked. Didn't make it towards Josh Diamond. But the Stars maintain control of the puck. Into the corner off the Diamond's left. Pass across the boards. Jenny will get it, and Jenny will clear as the penalty comes to an end, and the Rockets with the successful penalty kill.
Perfect icing time for that. 3 seconds ahead of the end of the penalty.
Five on five any better there.
Yeah, no, perfect timing.
Now the Rockets with a chance here as Hogarth was almost able to get a shot off in tight. Was knocked off his stick. Still battling with it now, the Rockets. Off the end boards there. Rizzo will take control of it, hand it off, looking towards the net, shot on. Roberts made the save, and he's just going to cover up here. And now
yeah, St. Thomas has picked up a minor here.
And I think the Rockets will get a power play.
I think they will. Yeah, he just couldn't leave well enough alone. The official down low led him away with the push, but the hack at the end of it, I think that's a case of just getting under his skin there, I think, and he just reacted poorly.
Kyle McCauley going to the box here for St. Thomas. So with 2:55 to go here in the opening period, and the Stars a 1-goal lead, they'll have to kill off a penalty here late. Rizzo with it at the blue line, hands it off to Kilby, who's at the half wall. Now Kilby up to Rizzo. Rizzo thought about shooting it, hands it off to Kilby. Kilby's pass intercepted, and they'll clear out to center, and now Rizzo has a man right on him, can't get it. Holding on to it here, now Kilby. Kilby's pass across the ice, just missing the stick of Faulkner. Faulkner spinning in there quickly, working up and dumping this one into the corner. Faulkner will give chase. Tries to rub out his man. It's Kilby down low. Pass up to Hall at the point. Will look for options as he hands this one off. Now he gets it back straight away. Shot thrown on, right in traffic there, and it's going to be jumped on and covered up by Roberts.
Nice job by Roberts there to cover up that rebound. 2 Rockets down low and only 1 Stars defenseman.
46 seconds ticked off the clock here on the Rockets power play, and already a few good chances.
Another example there of not being able to body check. Faulkner flips that in, and normally you'd see him go in and put the defenseman into the boards to get the puck, and here you got a whole different mindset going to get it.
Looking for a shot, throwing it in on goal there, but Ten Hag denied by the paddle on the ice there of Roberts.
Wow, this power play over the last 55 seconds has really rejuvenated the Rockets. Roberts has been a lot busier.
Face off one back by the Stars. There to get it McKinnon, and McKinnon now on his backhand. Clears it up, but Jenny stops it at the blue line. Jenny over to Habib. Habib shot. That one blocked. He gets it back. Another shot. Rebound, and that one backhanded wide of the goal. A glaring cage there for Hoskins, and he just missed the net. Now handing it off. Shot thrown on, but right into the breadbasket there of Roberts.
Oh, to be a right-hand shot in there. Poor Hoskins with the left-hand shot. He's on the backhand on that wide-open net. No, a righty shot there buries that great opportunity. but still 2-1 for St. Thomas.
Rimmed around the boards here as the Stars look to clear. Jenny keeps it in at the blue line. Now down low, holding this one in. Looking to try and bring it through. Up to the point, Jenny once again. Jenny knocked off his stick. And he'll have to try and restart this Rockets power play with just 20 seconds to go. Flipping it into the offensive zone. Long clear as this one will come down the ice. 15 seconds, the chance for the Rockets to try and enter the Stars zone here. Jenny's just going to stop up, and that'll essentially put an end to this Rockets power play. 1 minute to go here in the opening period as Habib dumps it in. Roberts now to play it for St. Thomas behind his own goal. It's rimmed around the boards and sent all the way down the ice. And an icing call there as he didn't quite know that the penalty had expired.
Oh, sometimes you get so focused on just trying to get the puck out of your own end. 47.6 to go here in the first of 2 periods in game 1.
Face off, one back by the Stars. Inside their own zone as they look to clear. It's going to go off a stick and the puck will bounce slowly back into the Strathroy zone. Clearing this one back out to center. They're just going to look to try and regroup as the pass just inside of the Strathroy zone. And an offside called with 33 seconds to go.
And that'll go back to where the pass came from. So the face-off's going to be... Oh, I didn't think he was inside the zone. I thought he was just outside. But either way, face-off to the left of Roberts with 33.5 to go.
And this helps out the Rockets a little bit.
Sure
they get an offensive zone face-off here. But they lose it as the Stars will win the face-off and quickly clear this one back out to center. Good pass over there from Weber, and now working it on the left side. A shot whistled wide of Diamond. Now another chance on the rebound there. Knocking away here, Kilby with it. Kilby on the right side works into the offensive zone. Pimentel couldn't connect on the pass there. And back the other way here, the Stars with a final chance here in the period. It's turned away and then sent right on goal, no icing. Knocking it off to the right side. Roberts, Stars will clear up to the blue line, and that'll do it for period number 1. So the Rockets strike first, but the Stars battle right back with a pair of goals, one coming on the power play and a 2-1 lead after our first 20 minutes of play tonight.
Good solid finish to that period by the Rockets. Had the power play, a little better job, I think, maybe on the face-offs, and I think, you know, that'll improve some things. But exhibition games, you're not skating a whole lot as much as you might normally be at this time of the year. And as I said before, first of 2 periods, playing two two-period games tonight. So we've got about 2.5 minutes left between period 1 and period 2. Keep things moving right along.
So 2 periods, 2 games tonight, and they get a 3-minute break in between each period. It's not quite hockey as we know it, but it's hockey, and you know what? It's fast out there so far. These guys have shown that even without body contact, that they can still play a good quality of hockey.
I think without the body checking, I think they're more focused. A lot of times teenagers get carried away in the emotion of the game, big hits, need to respond, and you know, all sorts of things like that, and taking silly penalties. Here, they're just focusing on the puck, focusing on skating, getting chances on goal. St. Thomas, I would say, dominated the middle 10 minutes of that period, you know, trying to stretch the, you know, those stretch passes and the 2 goals inside of a minute of each other midway through the period. But the Rockets did close a lot better. Good opening 5, I'd say a good closing 5, and we'll see how they do here in the second period.
So some other hockey going on, as we mentioned, Kamoka and London playing an exhibition series. They have games going on tonight in Kamoka, and an update from a friend of ours, Dylan Baker, who's calling the action in Kamoka. 3-1 the final for the Kings in Game 1 over the Nationals over there. That's another series that they've been playing tight against one another. The Kings had a pretty big offseason, picking up a number of Knights prospects as well.
Yes. Looking to... you know, something else too. I mean, many things have been lost with, you know, everything that's gone on over the last 9 months. But, just specifically for the Western Conference of the GOJHL, some teams that might have expected to, to surprise or, to do well this year just haven't had the opportunities. So
30 seconds to go here in the so-called intermission before we get set for period number 2 in this game 1 here between the Stars and the Rockets. And we talked about in that first period how the Rockets had a good start and a good finish. They sandwiched the period. They just need to come out here and try to hold on to that second half and try to come out here and maybe strike early like they did in period number 1.
Yes. Well, as I said earlier, 2 forward lines, you're just rolling them back. Like they're going to get tired, going to be winded. And I'll be interested to see how Jonathan Kilby and Liam Hoskins make out in game 2 because they're part of the 2 forward units in the second game as well.
That second game we speak of will come, approximately 10 to 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. They'll flood the ice and then get ready for that second contest. But first, the period number 2 here of game 1 as the Stars take control right off the face-off. Still working from left to right here at West Middlesex Memorial Center. They don't switch ends in periods here. Rockets able to clear this one up over center and down into the St. Thomas zone. Icing waved off as the puck stopped just short of the red line. Stars work it up to center. Knocked off the stick there. Now intercepted. Backhand chance, and that one stopped by Diamond. As a little bit of an opportunity arose there, and Diamond was able to stand tall for the Rockets. Now Hoskins up through center for Strathroy over to Hogarth. Hogarth tries to come back to the middle there and lost it. Tenag in the corner, couldn't get the puck back out for Strathroy, and now the puck comes over to the St. Thomas bench. Dumped in off the end boards, and Diamond will just hold on to it, play it for the defense, and the Rockets will set up to go here with a minute gone in period number 2. That's from Hoskins over to Ten Hag. Ten Hag had it knocked away from him. England around the boards there to try and pick it up and get it back was McNair. He lost the puck. Stars maintain control of it as they come out from their own blue line. Now onto the stick, working past McNair. McNair on the left side, knocked off his stick. A great defensive play by Rizzo, and now a shot on there. Stopped by Diamond. Down low. Pass comes out front. Rockets will take control of the puck here. Now onto the stick, Pimentel. Working it on the right side. Shot that one off a stick and will go up and out of play.
Nice job down low by Rizzo to prevent that pass across in front of Josh Diamond. As you commented, both Stars goals in the first period came as a result of passes across and one-time opportunities beating Diamond. So nice play there by Rizzo to prevent that.
Right off the face-off, sent down the ice there. Icing waved off as Habib goes back to get it here for Strathroy. Shields himself there with the net and then looks to pass, but that one slipped off his stick, and now it's turned over here as the Stars with a chance to work it on the left side. Now pass looking out front. That one just missing the stick there. Carried in by McKinnon as McKinnon looked to try and set it up. Habib right on the attack there inside the Strathroy zone. Pass in front was intercepted by Jenny. And now Pimentel tried to work up to center but had it knocked off his stick. Now with the turnover, Kilby muscles his man away, and now he's taken down at center. And another penalty coming here to the Stars. It's a hook, and the Rockets an early power play here in period number 2.
That's a penalty in the regular season. That's not just because of how they're playing tonight. Little open ice can opener action in the middle of the center ice. 2:20 in, power play for the Rockets. Chance to tie this game.
We saw how the power play changed the momentum, if you will, in period number 1. Rockets will look to try and use it again here. Rizzo, pass across the ice there, was bounced away, and now Rockets still maintain control as Ten Hag comes up to the point. Now he gets it back. Pass, that one's going to go right between the skates and the stick there, and Rizzo will have to bring it back for Strathroy. Up to Hall. Now Hall's pass. Hoskins at his own blue line. looks to start something here as it's dumped in. Roberts plays this one around. Knocked down and cleared off, and the Stars will carry it up to center into the offensive zone, and now circling back there, Dietz hands it off to his D-man there, and the Stars will slowly take it back into their own zone.
Whoa.
Now a clearing attempt intercepted there by Hoskins. Hoskins looking shot. That one stopped by Robin. Rebound there, and he got another chance. Up to the point for Rizzo. Rizzo keeps it alive as he goes down low. Now hands it off once again. Pass once again. This one knocked away slightly, but Rizzo holds onto it. Pass behind. Now trying to step out front there and sent down to the ice. Rockets bench wanted a call on that one, but they didn't get it. 45 seconds to go in the man advantage.
Hogarth buried beside the net with a cross check there.
So now the Rockets will have to work on the power play here with just 30 seconds to go. Losing the puck there, and it's going to be dumped back down into the Strathroy zone, so that'll kill some more time off this penalty. Pass, that one missing Faulkner, and will go for an icing call.
After the Hoskins chance on the intercept there, he got his own rebound, had a couple of good chances to score, but didn't. Ever since then, the Rockets have been kind of, Alphonse and Gaston here with the puck. You take it. No, you got it. And now a face-off deep in their own end.
Right off the draw and into the Stars zone. Pimentel there trying to muscle it off his man. It's going to be dumped down, and that'll kill off the rest of this penalty for the Stars here. And the Rockets will look to try and set up as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with just under 5 minutes gone in period number 2. From out front of his own goal, carrying it up, just getting it to center. Jenny will try to knock it in on the backhand, had it knocked off his stick. Now a long stretch pass, this one onto the stick, trying to cut to the middle there, but knocked away as McCabe tried to get a good scoring chance there for St. Thomas right after the penalty kill. Down low, McCabe again, pass out front, nobody there for the Stars. It'll be Kilby to carry it up on his forehand to center for Strathroy. Knocked off the puck there, but he still gets the puck against the wall. Now Kilby again, slipping there, down to the ice. Stars take control of it, looking for a pass to try and clear the zone. At their own blue line, just going to hold on to this one and then dump it in on the backhand there. Dietz will go chase. He's the first one to the puck now. On his forehand, looking for a pass, knocked off the stick there, and now to go chase Hoskins. Hoskins will carry it in on the left side. Spins, opens up some space for him. Tried to look for a pass there, and bodies go flying in the corner. Trying to knock this one through into the slot. Shot thrown on there as Hull stepped in, and it's going to be cleared back into the Strathroy zone.
Nice block there by the St. Thomas defenseman, just in time to get a stick on that opportunity. Send the puck wide.
Rizzo with speed. Rizzo to the goal there. Had it knocked off his stick as he made his way through into the offensive zone. He's the lone goal scorer for Strathroy so far tonight. Now the Stars up through center. McCabe on the left side. Now he gets the puck back, center and pass. That one knocked off his stick. Rizzo trying to get it back here, and now a good move, looking for it. Forehand shot. That one into the skates and blocked up. Now to the opposite side, Hogarth. He couldn't get it through. McCabe just lost it off his stick, and the Rockets will set up behind their goal here as Hull, long pass up onto the stick there, now working past Hogarth. Hogarth couldn't poke it through. Now he does. Faulkner on the right side, just rubbed off into the boards there. Lost the puck, but now he gets it back in the corner. 2 Stars right on him there as he goes into the boards. Now up to the point for Jenny. Jenny just dumping it back down into the St. Thomas zone. Losing an edge and sent down the ice as Habib will go back and get it here for Strathroy.
Yeah, Faulkner, valiant effort, couldn't quite keep his feet.
Strathroy from their own zone now. Pimentel up on the left side and across the blue line. That one off a skate, holding on to it here, Faulkner. Pimentel, top of the circle, goes down low. Just out of the reach of the stick there, but Kilby able to intercept the pass. Kilby looked to try to come to the center, but it was knocked away from him. All the way back down into the Strathroy zone where Kieran Jenny will pick it up. Come back behind the Strathroy net, still holds on to it. Back to Habib, who will look to try and bring it up ice here for the Rockets. 12:30 to go in period number 2. Still 2-1 Stars. McRobbie at the hash marks there. Able to get it up to center, and then it's going to be knocked past by McCabe into the Strathroy zone. Time continues to tick off the clock here for the Rockets. Up to the point. Fanned on the shot, keeps it alive. Now to the net. That one looking for a pass or a tip was knocked away. Sitting on the back of the net, able to pick it up and work up top of the circle and forward here is Hull. Hull gets to the center and knocks it into the offensive zone. Now he's back behind the net, thrown into the boards, and now one of the Stars players down in a heap on the ice and slow to get up.
Race for the puck with Hull going to the boards, and I think he blew a wheel there and went in either feet first or knees first into the end boards at a pretty high rate of speed.
Can't quite get a number there. Looks like it might be Kyle McCauley. But we'll wait to try and bring that to you here. 12:01 is what's left on the clock in the second period.
Number 11.
McCauley is up, though, and
trying to shrug it off here. Actually, the way he's moving that left leg, it almost maybe like his hip.
Of course, not a whole lot of options if you do go down to injury in this game.
Definitely uncomfortable looking going into those end boards. Nothing nefarious, as they say.
So a face-off will be inside of the St. Thomas zone off to the left of Roberts. Tenag in to take it for Strathroy, wins it back to the point. Just leaving it there, but a miscommunication, and the Rockets will have to take it back inside their own blue line here. Weeb hands it off to Rizzo. Rizzo now tried to give it to himself, but turns the puck over. Now out front of the Strathroy net, picked up by Hogarth. Hogarth gets to center, will carry it in across the blue line. Loses it, gets it back. Now working around. Hogarth, centering pass. Out front, shot on there. Hoskins got a shot off, but it was stopped by Roberts. Now the Stars clear up to the blue line, but it's knocked down by Rizzo and now cleared again. Now there to go get it. Diamond will have to come out of his net to get it. A long pass comes up to center, just out of the reach of Hogarth. A lot of back and forth so far here in period number 2.
Pretty evenly played period so far, for sure. The time winding down on the Rockets. Only a 2-period game, down by 1 with 11 to go.
Jenny up at his own blue line will get to center on his forehand and dump it into the offensive zone. Pimentel's back there to get it. Jenny as well. Into trying to aid on the attack. It's cleared back into the Strathroy zone by the Stars defense, and they'll go for a full line change. As the Stars now trying to protect this 1-goal lead here in the remaining 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Up to center, they'll work in on the left side. Stopping and looking for a pass into the skates there of Hull. Hull had it knocked off his stick again. Now to go get it. McRobbie hands it off to McCabe. McCabe rubbed out into the glass. Pass comes up, and now Kilby will carry it across center here. Kilby on the left side. Spins and gets some space. Pass right into the slot. Looking shot, and that one looked like it beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the net. Into the Strathroy zone. Kilby now sets it up again here on his forehand, looking for a pass. Hands this one up, and Faulkner works in. Faulkner shot off a stick, and it will go up and out of play.
What an opportunity for Caden Faulkner. I wasn't sure he had so much time coming in between the hash marks if he was going to try and deke him or just shoot it. And it was a blistering wrist shot from maybe 12 feet. And, yeah, hit the goal post. Like, I thought for sure he scored.
One of the best opportunities, if not the best, here in the second period.
Yeah. I'd say for either team, actually, in this period.
Faulkner just finds goal post, and it's still a 2-1 lead here for St. Thomas.
Second post tonight, Hoskins with the other in the first period.
Jenny now worked his way in, got a shot on goal. Pad save by Roberts. Down low, Tenhag. Tenhag looking, centering pass there. Able to get a shot off, but not on goal. Now Hoskins, odd angle shot, back down low. Tenhag tried to center it there for Hogarth, but it was into the skates and knocked away. Now tries to come back out to center. Rizzo at the blue line, down low for Hoskins. Out front, nobody there for the Rockets. And the Stars a chance to work up as it's going to be dumped in and tipped at center there by McNair inside the Strathroy zone. It's going to be whistled down now.
Couldn't keep it in at the blue line.
So an offside, 9:10 to go here in period number 2. And the final period of this first game before we switch things up, and we'll get 2 fresh lines, if you will, for game number 2. Dumped in at center, right on Diamond. Diamond's just going to think about playing it, but he'll hold on and get the whistle. So the faceoff will go off to his right.
Yeah, no reason to put that back into play there with the oncoming Stars. Keep this a 1-goal game.
Right off the draw. Kilby to battle and try to get that one past, but England stopped him up. Now with the long stick, picking this one up, McRobbie. McRobbie whistles a shot wide of the blocker of Diamond. Able to get up to the blue line, and now picked up, working forward heel, Faulkner. Faulkner leaves it for Kilby. Kilby looking shot. That one off a skate and back behind the net. Kept alive inside of the St. Thomas zone, but now the Stars look to try and clear. Couldn't, and finally they do as it's off the glass and picked up by Dietz at center. His pass. They step inside the zone, looking towards the net. That pass and shot just tipped wide. Pimentel flips it up into the air and clears it all the way back out into the neutral zone. And now the Stars will take it back to their own net. Long pass right onto the stick there, working it on the left side. Jenny able to knock it off with a stick of Roberts. Still trying to hold on to it here. Roberts goes back down low. McNair trying to battle and get this one away for the Stars with 8 minutes to go now. As time continues to wind down, now trying to step out front into the slot there. It's going to be taken away, and the Rockets will work forward here. Tene, pass just out of the reach there of Hogarth, and it will be covered up as it was right on goal there for Tyler Roberts.
Yeah, he tried to lead him with the pass there, but just out of his reach, slid right into the goaltender. 7:48 to go here in the final period of game 1 this evening. Face off to the right of Roberts.
Tied up off the draw there, looking to pick it up. Hoskins' shot, that one was tipped and kept alive. Now he got his second chance there, but he couldn't get a good shot off. It's going to be sent down into the Strathroy zone. Knocking it away and then going to get the puck here as Rizzo will try to get it back. Battling to try and clear the zone here are the Rockets, deep inside their own territory. There it is, Tenhag up to Hogarth. Hogarth chips it past on the left side. Now he works toward the net. Shot thrown on. Roberts made the pad save. Rebound comes out, kept alive, and then sent up to the blue line, but not out as Hull knocked it down with his glove. Back out to center. Hogarth steps in across the blue line onside. Shot off the skate and into the corner there as McCauley was able to get in the way. Another shot thrown on. And gloved down and covered up by Roberts.
Much better period. The Rockets have spent a lot more time in the Stars zone than they did in the first period of this game. And you can see the guys sticks on knees, bent over, coming back to the bench. It's a lot of work skating back and forth up the ice, only 2 lines.
Pimentel tried to go back to his D-man there. That pass was intercepted by McRoberts and dumped in. Jenny now from behind his own goal, plays it off the glass, able to get it up to the blue line, but not out. Working into the slot, thrown on goal, stopped by Diamond, and the rebound, he's just going to jump on it and cover it up for the whistle.
Big reach there. I wasn't quite sure he was going to get there before the Stars forward. Now a conversation between Habib and the official.
Face-off one back by Strathroy. Habib's pass is just going to be tipped up but kept inside the zone here by the Stars. Now down low, centering pass again. That one off the post. Another glorious opportunity the same way they scored their first 2. In on the left side now, Kilby. Kilby tries to go towards the net there, and it's going to be covered up by Roberts.
It's one difference between the chances the Stars have had tonight and the Rockets' chances. 2 or 3 times I have seen it where the Rockets work to cradle the puck to get a harder shot, where the Stars are just getting it away quickly. It doesn't have to be a rocket to get past the goaltender. It just needs to be on goal.
One back to the point. Rizzo thought about shooting it, left it for Pimentel, but the Rockets able to maintain control. Now a centering shot there. Pimentel got a good one off, but it was stopped by Roberts. Another face-off off to his right here. 6:13 to go.
That almost turned out badly for Rizzo. I'm not sure who he thought he was leaving that for. But thankfully, Pomansel got there before the Stars forward.
Rizzo dumps it back down low. Chipping that one past Faulkner, has it in the corner. Now Faulkner works out, arm comes up here, will be touched up.
Take your pick. 2 different slashes he could call there.
And another slashing call here, and the Rockets will head back to the power play late here in the period.
Nobody's sure who needs to go to the box because there was 2 of them slashing.
Still no one heading off to the box here for the Stars.
Somebody's got to go, boys. I'm not really sure what's happening.
They're still trying to figure it out.
We need somebody in the box. It's not rocket science.
So it's Jack Weber going off here.
I'm not even sure if he was the right guy, but we need somebody in the penalty box.
So a huge power play opportunity here for Strathroy. With under 6 minutes to go in the game, trailing by 1. Behind the net here, Kilby trying to work it out front. Up to the point now, Rizzo walks across the line. Thought about shooting it, handed it off, now he has it back again. Down low, pass comes to Rizzo again. Rizzo, slap pass, side of the goal. Kilby tried to make a move towards the net, lost it, and it's going to be cleared all the way back down inside of the Strathroy zone. Setting up behind the net and getting ready to work on the power play. Hall will carry it up, drops it for Pimentel. Pimentel's pass over to Faulkner just inside of the blue line as he steps across and sets up this power play. One-time shot, that one blocked and cleared all the way down the ice and right on goal there as it took a hop off the stanchion. And Diamond had to be quick to react there to make the save.
Yeah, that hit the stanchion near the penalty box and took a weird bounce. It's a good thing Diamond was paying attention for sure.
If he was any farther out of his net, that could have gone very poorly for the Rockets. Diamond there to stop it up inside their zone. 40 seconds to go here in the man advantage. Looking for a long pass. That one was intercepted. Trying to poke it away there. Battling inside the center circle and now getting away with it. A chance on a 2-on-1 here. Shot thrown on goal. Diamond made the save, but by his reaction, he didn't know where it was.
No, he could hear it hit him. But you're right. He had no idea where that was. He just kind of curled up and hoped it didn't roll out the other side. Only 28 seconds left in this power play. This was kind of a key time here for the Rockets if they were going to try and tie this game.
With Jenny Toxin gets ready to set up on this power play behind his own goal, but the pass out of the reach there of Habib. It's going to be turned over and now up to center. Hogarth will dump it in and go chase with 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. Roberts rims it around the boards, comes up to the point for Habib. Habib able to keep it in, knocks it down and tries to get the puck back. Rockets will be unable to score here on the power play as it's dumped in there and covered up as it lands right on Roberts, and we'll get a whistle with 3:57 to go here in the second period. Stars leading by a score of 2-1.
Roberts is going to do everything he can for the final 3:57 to try and make sure that the Rockets don't tie the game.
Face off to Roberts' left, one back by the Stars. Looking to try and get it out here, they do as it comes to center. Losing it and now picking it up here, working it on the right side. Looking for a shot, that one's stopped by Diamond. Still with control here as that one's thrown on goal, hits off the side of the net. Jenny looking to try and find a pass for the Rockets. Now down low, he'll get it again. Habib is going to be the one to pick it up here for Strathroy. Pass comes over, Hoskins now picked up. Habib's pass, that one off a skate and unable to pick it up. Now with it to center, thrown off the skates of the official there and knocked back and away. Dumped in by Ten Hag. The Rockets will get a change. Frustrated after that last shift. Thrown up ice and getting it up to center there. Hull has it for the Rockets, looking to try and dump it in. He does. Throws it into the corner. Bouncing puck is going to be stopped and knocked away. Now there comes Pimentel. He couldn't work the puck loose. Stars out of their own zone up to center. Now working with it to try and get it away. Dietz will have no chance there as it's dumped in. Hull in the corner. Hands this one up to Faulkner. Faulkner's pass. Back behind Kilby, who was able to get a stick on it and save the icing call. But now the Stars with possession inside the Strathroy zone with 2.5 minutes to go. Knocked away into the corner. Gates to go get it. Good battle going there. A couple too many moves to try and get away was Rizzo. Hull now rims it around the boards. Kilby able to get it out end to center, but that's as far as it'll get as it's dumped back in here by St. Thomas with 2 minutes to go. And time almost running out here for Strathroy to try and tie this game. Sent down the ice, icing waved off, but the exhausted Rockets will have to try and go in on the forecheck here.
Oh, couldn't quite get there, Rizzo.
Rizzo trying to work in. Lost it. Now it's tied up right in front of the penalty benches there. Faulkner with it. He loses this one. Now working it on the left side, McRobbie. McRobbie trying to stop up and look for a pass. McRobbie works his way out. Shot whistled over top of the goal. Trying to go high blocker on Diamond. It comes back out to center. Hogarth will go one-on-one here. Hogarth. Good move to try to get to the net there. Still has control of the puck with 1:25 to go. Now into the slot, Tenhay. Couldn't get a shot off. Up to the point, Habib. Habib shot thrown on. Rebound, it's kicked loose, and now a dog pile right inside of the St. Thomas crease.
Yeah, Josh Diamond headed to the bench about 10 seconds ago, so they did get a shot there with 6 skaters in the St. Thomas zone. And Roberts got buried under one of the Rockets who got buried on top of him. No intent at all there by Kilby as he went to the net.
Minute 17 left here in game number 1. One of 2 games we have for you tonight. The second game to come shortly after. Rockets with the extra attacker on. They win the faceoff, but the pass goes all the way back into Rockets territory. Habib with it there. 1 minute, 5 seconds off the clock here to try and tie this game. Up to center now. Knocked away as Kilby went to go chase it down. Cleared out into the neutral zone once again here by the Stars. Stepping in across the blue line and there to go get it. Kilby's into the corner. He's thrown into the boards and the arm comes up here. Another penalty coming here against the Stars with 50 seconds to go.
Pushed into the boards from behind. Number 3 for the Stars, I think, is the one going to the box for this.
Tristan Roberts.
Oh, maybe not.
We'll wait and see.
My bad, 11.
So, nonetheless, the Rockets will get a huge power play opportunity here.
Yeah, and Kilby, that looked very uncomfortable going into the boards. He's going to stay on the ice, though. 6 skaters. Goalie out with 50 seconds to go.
Right off the draw, it comes out in the slot. Hall looking shot. That one into the shin pads and blocked. Rockets with a man advantage now. Up to the point. Rizzo hands it off down low. Looking to the net here. Chance on the rebound. That one stopped as well. And it's going to be covered up by Roberts. A few good chances there for the Rockets. 35 seconds to go.
He's hugging the post, and it's almost like they think if they just whack on it long enough, it'll go through him.
Off to the right side of Roberts is the face-off. In to take it, Faulkner. It's going to be tied up. Rockets take control up to the point for Hall. Hall looks across. One-time shoots. That one-timed off the post and out. Another glorious opportunity there. Rizzo almost had his second of the night. And the face-off comes outside because it was off his shot. Although he's trying to make a case.
Different rule in the NHL. It's if it hits the post, it stays inside. If it goes out of play, off the crossbar.
The goalie pulled here, so the Rockets going for a couple extra guys here as it's dumped inside of the Stars zone. Clearing this one out to center, bouncing puck, 15 seconds to go. They got to rush quick here if they want to have a chance. Rizzo's pass. Down the ice, Roberts there. Roberts clears it, picked up, shot thrown on. That one whistled on. Rebound comes out front, and they almost found the net.
Hoskins couldn't get the bouncing puck to sit down. And I think down low here, they're talking about whether or not that faceoff should stay in. In the NHL, if the shot goes through and hits the crossbar and goes out of play, it stays in the zone. Obviously here in the GOJHL, that's not a thing. And I know in minor hockey when I ref'd, if it didn't hit the defensive team, your shot went off the crossbar and out, the faceoff came outside.
So Rizzo, not much of a case there with the officials, and the Stars will hold on and hold off the late Strathroy attack and take game one by a final score of 2-1 here. All goals coming in the first period as the Rockets struck early, just over a minute and 45 seconds into the game, but then the Stars battled their way back. They got a goal, and then they took the lead on the power play. They didn't look back, Eldon.
No, and it was actually, from about the 15-minute mark of the first period and for the final 25 minutes of play, it was pretty, I would say the Rockets had the edge in terms of play and offensive zone time. A couple of goal posts, nice save by Roberts. They fell behind and they just didn't have the horses to be able to put one behind them.
So the Stars take game one here. And another game soon to come here. We're going to flood the ice, take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back for action here in Strathroy as the Rockets and Stars get set for game two of this doubleheader. We will see you in about 10 minutes' time. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back inside the West Middlesex Memorial Center here. Game 1 and the intermission complete, and almost set here for Game 2 between the Strathroy Rockets and the St. Thomas Stars exhibition matchups here in the GOJHL. I'm Noah Smith. Eldon Dunn seats beside me here as we call the action and get set for another 2 periods of fast-paced junior hockey.
Well, that was a fun 40 minutes, I gotta say. Being my first action of the season, and as I spoke before the beginning of the first game, potentially my last, depending on how the province of Ontario treats the COVID pandemic. We're going to red on Monday, so anyway, this should be a lot of fun. As I said, the first 40 minutes, you said, fast-paced, very different to watch without the checking. And I enjoyed it, I'm not going to lie.
So the Rockets out here once again wearing their white practice uniforms. The Stars have changed from green to black, and we get some new faces out on the ice, but there is a few guys out here in the lineup, Eldon, who are back out for periods 3 and 4 on the night, and we'll look to see how they do. We'll start with the Rockets because Liam Hoskins and Jonathan Kilby are going to get set to play a lot more hockey in this second game.
Well, and they're going to be on a line together in this game, according to the lineup sheet. Brandon Spezial will split those two on that second line. Sanders with Wood and Perry on the first line. They did not play in the first game. And as I would hope, we have 4 new D playing in the second game. So yeah, Kilby and Hoskins. We'll see how they do. When you've only got the 2 forward lines, you're on, you're off, you're on, you're off. So I would expect by the second period of this game, the 2 of them might be sucking wind a little bit.
So the Rockets lost game 1 by a score of 2-1 as the Stars were able to battle back after giving up the early lead and hold on to that lead after the Rockets were able to get a few power play opportunities late in period number 2. And tonight in game 2, we'll look to see if the Rockets come out here with a little bit of firepower. They do have what I would call probably their strongest line out there for this first line in game 2. Riley Wood, Brandon Sanders, Carson Perry. We'll see how those guys do in this second game.
Well, those are guys from last season that are back that all 3 of them used to get power play time, along with Jordan Dintino last year. Lots of power play time between these 3. So, I'll be interested to see the 3 of them out here together in this game and hopefully bring a little bit of speed to the game that maybe the Rockets may have lacked in the first game.
Those 3 will start off with Owen Kindry and Spencer Prue on the back end for Strathroy, and right away a penalty is called as the arm goes up. It's sent down the length of the ice. It'll be touched up, and a penalty coming to the Rockets just 11 seconds in.
Right off the draw. If they had touched it sooner, it might have been 2 seconds in. But Perry headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for the trip right off the face-off.
So Carson Perry, a tripping call here, and the Stars will get themselves an early power play opportunity. Just a hair over 10 seconds into this contest. Back behind the net, coming out front, a backhand. That one is going to be whistle-wide. And now Riley Wood's going to come in here, shorthanded break. Wood on the backhand has it knocked away. A great defensive play getting back in the rush there by Ethan McKinnon and keep this a scoreless game.
Great recovery by McKinnon. Great job.
Looking for a stretch pass there again, and now coming up the other way on the left side. To the net on there. Couldn't get the shot off as it was Sanders trying to break in on the left side, and now the Stars into the offensive zone to try and set up on this power play. Cutting back behind the net here, centering pass as they try that again, and it's going to be scuffled and sent down the ice. Long stretch pass from the goaltender, stepping inside the line here, but knocking it off the stick there as coming in there with Matt Pizzuto, and it's going to be sent up and out of play. 1:06 to go here on the power play.
Yeah, as I said, great recovery by McKinnon. Some good opportunity, a couple opportunities there for the Rockets down at the other end. 1:06 to go and the penalty to Perry here.
Face-off one back by the Stars. Inside of the offensive zone here, looking to try and set up something on the man advantage. Rockets almost looking for a chance. Thrown on goal, pad saved there by Gordy O'Dwyer, the goaltender for the Rockets here in this second game. Into the corner now. Rockets will come away with it. Stripped of the puck there and kept alive. And now into the skates and stopped. Now a shot thrown wide of the goal there. Hazy almost had a good one. And now getting back to center and just carrying it back inside of the Rockets zone. Here is Liam Hoskins, who will now send it down the length of the ice and kill some more time off the clock. 25 seconds to go on the man advantage. Stars will set up behind their net here and get ready for one more chance down the ice. Well, they're up a man. Off a stick and over top of the short glass there on the side, out of play. And that'll bring the face-off into the neutral zone.
The referee diving out of the way there, dropping his head as the puck sailed over his head very quickly. Face-off to be outside the Rockets' blue line with 12 seconds to go. In the penalty to Perry.
Face-off one back. The Stars looking to dump that one in. They do. Knocked down. Great defensive play to move it out and get to center here. Sanders in across the blue line. Sanders cuts to the middle here. Shot. That one thrown wide of the goal. Back to even strength now as the penalty to Perry expires. Sanders will pick it up again. Looking pass. Finds Riley Wood. Wood on the left side. Wood to the middle there, and a glorious opportunity, but just wide of the goal as coming across was Perry. Knocked down at center as the Rockets look to try and get back into this one after an early power play for the Stars resulted in no goals. No score here. 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this contest. Up through center, Perry. Perry's going to knock it into the offensive zone on the right side. Him and Wood back there. Wood behind the net tried to center. It's off the back of the net. Now out to center. Pass is going to be tipped in there by Wood. Full line change here for the Rockets forward unit. Leaves some time here for the Stars to work up to center. They're going to dump it in. It's stopped up at the blue line. Good play to get it away there, Cole Smith. And now up to center. Almost knocking it away, and now getting it back here. Spezial will step in. Spezial shot. That one blocked into the shin pads there of Tyler Alexander, who made a good defensive play. Stars just inside of their blue line. Flips it up to center. Knocked down, and now Rockets looking to try and get this one into the offensive zone, and Spezial was rubbed off the puck. Back into the Stars zone. Now around the boards out front of their own bench. Good pass gets up the middle, and now carrying it in across the blue line as it was knocked away by Ryan Marshall. Now dumped over to the other side, Kilby. Long shot thrown wide of the goal. Bounces off the end boards. Kilby will pick it up, and now Kilby gets up in across center. Kilby, good move. Loses the puck. Still trying to hold on to it here. Now down low. Cutting to the net. Shot thrown off the side of the goal there. Kept alive. Spezial comes back out front, and he scores. Brendan Spezial and the Rockets strike first here in Game 2, 1-0.
Liam Hoskins, a one-man wrecking crew on that shift, had his own chance to score and then ended up recovering the puck to the right of the goal, getting it across to Spezial, who goes 5-hole to give the Rockets the lead, 4-11 into the game.
So for the second straight game, the Rockets strike first. This one a little bit later here in Game 2, but they get off on the right foot. And now the Stars look to try and bring it back and do one of their own. Long stretch pass. Perry's going to have a chance to break in here. Perry shot on. That one stopped. Rebound, and Wood almost got a shot on goal as well. Wood's pass back to the D. No one there. It'll come all the way back into the Rockets zone. Spinning there and trying to get away. Owen Kindry. Now Kindry up from the corner. Kindry up, carrying it. Gets to center. Will dump it into the opposite side. Carson Perry's the first one to get it. Now down low. Sanders trying to get it away, and Wood was down there as well. It's going to be rimmed around and sent all the way down, but Kindry looked like could have made an effort for it. Icing was waved off. Back down low again. Riley Wood, who's at his own half wall, trying to get it out here. Now picking it up, working to the net. Shot thrown on. It's Wire with a save. Sanders down off the wall, and it's just going to be flit past the D as Kilby will go and chase it. 5 minutes gone here in the opening period. 1-0 Rockets lead. Pass up in front of the Stars bench. Now across the ice, tipped in there and all the way into the Strathroy zone. Marshall will go D to D here, and now a fanning on the pass there, almost getting away from it, Cole Smith. Smith now in a puck battle. He'll carry it up and get to center on the left side. Just going to dump it in towards the net, bouncing puck. Rockets with control of it inside of the offensive zone. Now up to the point. Shot thrown on. Rebound chance there, and Kilby had a good opportunity, but it was knocked away. Now Kilby again. Kilby thrown on goal. That one over top of the net. Hoskins into the corner now with Kilby. These two playing once again here after playing in game one. Knocked off his stick and then sent down the ice, and it will be an icing call against the Stars.
Fast start here to the second game for the Rockets. You see the line of Sanders with Wood and Perry has brought something to this that they didn't have in the first game, the stretch pass, and really stretching the ice and a couple of great chances to score.
Right off the drop, Perry almost got a good opportunity, but it was turned over, and now the Stars come back the other way. And on the side, looking for a pass into the middle, knocked off a skate. Now battle against the wall in the corner. Looking on here, goes down low. Trying to go a centering pass between the lanes. It's turned over, and Perry hands it off to Wood. And now quickly the Rockets forward unit works forward. Now dumped into the corner. There to go chase it down. Ben Diamond, Rocket. Looking for a long pass. This one over top of Perry, but will go right on goal and will be covered up by Roberts.
Ben Diamond, after the move to the Stars last season, scored in a game against the Rockets. Our first trip back to St. Thomas after the trade. As you said earlier, doesn't have to face his brother, with Gordy O'Dwyer playing the Cord Cottage in the second game for the Rockets.
And now a little bit of ice maintenance down there, as they appear to be fixing the ice right out front of the goal of Roberts.
Yeah. A little work being done in the blue paint there. Little break that I'm sure is being enjoyed by the players right now.
Especially a couple of them out there.
With all the back and forth. Yeah, it is noticeable, though, that first line with Sanders and Wood and Perry already just in the first few shifts of this game, bringing an element that the Rockets just didn't have in the first game.
So it looks like they've got it figured out. Face-off one back by the Rockets, kept in at the blue line. Now down low here in the St. Thomas zone. It's going to be chipped out past the D and all the way into Strathroy territory. It's Jonathan Kilby back to get it here for the Rockets. Kilby goes over to Marshall, and now Marshall looking for a pass, comes up to Hoskins. Hoskins to center, and Hoskins works forward into the offensive zone. Spezial in to help him out. Now Hoskins, a couple good moves to work his way into some open ice. Up to the point. Kindry hands it off, and Spezial couldn't get a shot off. Now the Stars will clear as they get it up into center ice. There to knock it away here as the Rockets maintain control of the puck. Getting it up to center, and now tripped up coming through center ice, and no call here as Rockets bench was looking for one. Stars will take advantage and dump it in. Rimmed around the boards, just going to pick it up and work forward here. Kindry dumps it in there. Carson Perry giving chase as Perry a little bump on his way into the corner, but the Rockets will just slow things down back in their own zone.
Yeah.
Pass out of the reach there, and we'll go for icing.
Perry with the hustle going toward the corner, that little meet up about 10 feet before the boards, not something Perry generally wins. Perry doesn't generally win those battles, but he did okay there. Sorry, I got cut off listening to the official talking with the Rockets bench.
It's one of the things that is a whole lot different for us. We can hear everything down there on the ice, including all the officials' conversations. Stars back behind their net here looking to set up. 8.5 minutes gone here in the opening period. Rockets leading 1-0. Good pass to work in here. Izzy's pass, that one knocked away. There to chip it pass and go get Carson Perry on the left side. Perry looking, comes through, and oh, what a goal there.
What a goal.
Riley Wood knocks it out of the air.
When that pass went from left to right, I thought, oh no, because it was a foot off the ice. But Riley Wood, with the bunt job, puts that behind Roberts. It's 2-0. And there's that line again. Just the hustle going down in there, and a great hand-eye goal there by Riley Wood.
So Wood with the goal, knocking it home off the in-the-air pass from Perry, and it's 2-0 Strathroy. Now inside the Rocket zone, looking to try and clear here. They'll get it out, and now Spezial will have a chance to work for it on the left side. Spezial looking for a pass to the net there, and another chance, but able to stop it. Robertson, he goes into a heap as it's a pile-up just to the left of the Stars' goal.
For Roberts, that pass going right to left, he was going post to post, and now we got some extra curricular afterward.
Tucker Firth giving a few shots to
Kilby,
who went in hard there, but
that was more a function of the fact that Roberts caught in his way coming right to left. There was no way he was going to be able to throw the brakes on in time. There's no call. The two officials now, I guess I shouldn't speak too soon. The two officials were about to speak. But no, picking up the puck, going to get ready for the face-off. Roberts seems to be okay. Oh.
Puck dropped, and the draw one back here by the Rockets. Stars now inside their own zone looking to clear. Pass across into the middle, into the offensive zone. Shot thrown on, but over top of the goal and into the netting, out of play.
Stars tried to get a late change there after or just before that last face-off. Didn't get it. Couldn't change up the D. Now they get their opportunity to get 5 fresh bodies out there.
One back up to the point. Shot thrown on and tipped over top of the goal. Dwyer right there, but the shot went tall. Now into the corner goes Marshall. Up to Carson Perry now, who clears it, and Riley Wood tried to knock that one away. Now Marshall will come and pick it up. Marshall. Long strides as he gets into the offensive zone, but he was tied up there, and a hooking call on the way.
Yeah, number 7 here for the Stars is going to the box.
Ben Diamond off for a hooking call.
Oh, I forgot what number he was wearing.
It's so tough. One of the things in these practice uniforms, too, for the Stars is that they are numbered from 2 to 11 in order. Thrown into the boards there was Wood, and the Stars able to clear here on the penalty kill. 10 seconds ticked off the clock, and the Rockets will get ready to set up once more. It's Kindry from his own zone, handing this one off to Prue, and Prue to work into the offensive zone. Prue looking for a pass over. He finds his man, losing it slightly. Cleared off the glass and getting it up to center and out are the Stars, who will get a quick line change here. 30 seconds gone off the man advantage. Sanders now up to the point. Carson Perry. Perry lost that one slightly and almost was able to get it back as it's rimmed around the boards and gets all the way back out into the Strathroy zone, where O'Dwyer's there to play it, and Kindry back to get it here for the Rockets. A minute to go here on the man advantage. We're past the halfway mark here of the period with 9:20 to go in the opening frame. Rockets have a 2-goal advantage. Spezial up on the left side through center, works into the offensive zone. Drops it, looking shot, but right on there, as Roberts barely had to move to make the save.
Yeah, Hoskins got a heavy shot. It's one thing that I noticed from him last season was the wrist shot was just heavier. And he's brought that back here tonight. And he actually doesn't look, we're playing half of this first period, he doesn't look tired at all after playing in the first game tonight.
Off the draw, cleared up to the blue line, kept in, and now walking across the line, hands it off. Hoskins looks for a pass, goes down low. Trying to get away from it there was Spezial, but it's just going to be tied up in the corner. Hoskins again comes up to Smith here. Hands it off. keeping it to the perimeter of the Rockets here on this man advantage. 20 seconds to go. Now down low. Back to Smith on the blue line. Now to the other side. Marshall down low to Hoskins, just out of his reach. It's going to be thrown off the boards there. The Stars will clear, and time will expire on the power play for Strathroy. Nothing to show for it. Marshall gloves down that pass and will carry it back behind the Strathroy net, where he'll take it behind there and slow things down. Now the pass off to the side. Spezia just out of his reach. He'll get up to Hoskins at center. He'll dump it in, and now the Stars will take it back behind their net. Looking for a long stretch pass. Wood intercepted it. Now Wood, who's right out front of the bench, is getting held onto there. Now they go down in a heap right out front of the St. Thomas bench, but it's the Stars working forward. Throwing it off the end boards. Healthy bounce out front there. Almost picking it up is Wood on the left side. Now Wood looking for a pass here. This one bounces off a shin pad, comes up to the blue line. Prue hands it off down low. Perry up to Kindry. Kindry shot thrown on. Arm of the official up here as it's thrown on goal. And a penalty, I believe, coming. And it looks like they're going to take them both. A pair of 11s off to the box here as Kyle McCauley and Brandon Sanders will both go. So they're getting tied up down low.
Yeah, McCauley's had a bee in his proverbial bonnet for most of this period. Exchanging pleasantries from penalty box to penalty box currently with Sanders.
Bounces off the wall. Spezial trying to keep it in for the Rockets, and now the Stars will work up with a little bit of an on-man rush into their own. To the net here, tipped on goal, and that one just wide of the glove of O'Dwyer. Now up to the point, keeping this one in. Shot thrown on and blocked, and now Wood almost had a chance to rush there, but he's out of energy. He'll get a line change. And carrying it back, Kyle Pizzi, pass over there to Jacob Marsh, and now Marsh will spin and fire it back into the Strathroy zone. Looking to try and throw it out front. Can't quite find it as Kindry has it now for Strathroy behind the net. Up to Kilby. Kilby, who's across center, hands this one off to Spezial. Spezial back behind the net. Almost able to get it, but lost it, and then it's thrown up and all the way into the Strathroy zone. Smith's pass, tipped there. Looking for an option, Hoskins. Hoskins will carry it in himself. Had it knocked off his stick as the Stars look to work off ice. Pass intercepted by the long stick of Marshall. Now back to Smith. Smith into the skates of Hoskins. Hoskins kicks it back, and he's going to get to center and throw this one in on a forehand. 6:15 to go here in the period. 2-0 Rockets lead. Smith at the point. Shot thrown on. Redirected. It goes wide. Down low to Kilby. Stars come out of the scrum with the puck. Looking for the pass. This one off the stick there of Mastrandrea and back into the St. Thomas zone. Long pass tipped into the Strathroy zone, so we go from end to end here. And it's the Rockets with control. From their own blue line now. Marshall to center, dumps it in. Now the Rockets will go give chase. Wood with the puck. Wood holding on to it here. Wood fires one towards the goal, but it's off a stick. Now Hoskins getting tied up against the wall, losing that puck. And Ethan McKinnon comes out of the St. Thomas zone with the puck on his stick. Trying to turn this one over. Kindry. Kindry comes through center. He was taken down. Stars getting a line change in here as they'll work forward offensively. Looking for a shot towards the net there. Now into a heap into the boards, trying to turn this one over. Bouncing puck, Spezial will try and poke this one past as this game's gotten a little bit messy over the last few minutes. Into the offensive zone, carrying this one through. Marsh behind the net, looked for a centering pass there. Now off to the side, Diamond, and it's out front, they score. Quick strike there for the Stars, and they're back within one.
Dwyer was kind of caught betwixt and between there, hugging the post, looking behind the goal, and the pass came out and was fired so quickly that he didn't have a chance to move out to cut down the angle, and it beat him blocker side high.
Off the draw here, the Rockets back in their own zone, but now carrying this one through on the right side. Master Andrea throwing one off the side of the goal. They'll go up and out of play, but now a penalty coming. It's going to be unsportsmanlike, and I think it's going to Kilby.
Yeah, there's some carryover going on here. Ben Diamond had a lot to say to the referee as he left the ice, and now he's coming on, and he has got a lot to say to Kilby on his way by the penalty box too. There's a lot of game within the game happening here, and unfortunately for the Rockets, it's Kilby sitting for 2.
So the Stars on the power play now, but Smith will take it and send it down the ice here for Strathroy. I think the Stars have to go chase in their own zone as Strathroy gets set to work on the penalty kill here. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the opening period, and the Stars working on their first power play. Looking for a pass, comes over to the other side. Looking shot to the net, that one wide. Will come all the way back out and out to center. And the Stars taking it back inside their own zone. Pass, that one tipped in and off to go chase. Smith will go into the corner there, battling against Marsh. Marsh with the puck comes up to the point. Kept inside the blue line, shot to the net. That one redirected, but wide into the corner. Now from the corner there, back in. This one thrown on goal, and Diamond scores. A power play goal for the Stars, and this game is tied at 2.
The net moved prior to, but it's been happening at both ends of the ice all night long. That was a great backhand. O'Dwyer was just down early, and it beat him high. And a whole new ball game.
So after a fantastic start to the game in the period for the Rockets, it's now a tie hockey game as the Stars have worked their way back into it. Shot from an odd angle. This one's going to miss and go up to the point now. Now dumped back down low. Kendry tried to knock that one away. Sanders gets it on his forehand. Couple moves for him to get past, and he'll hold on to it up to center. Now Carson Perry. Perry lost that one, gets it back, and will carry it up through center. Perry over to Wood. Wood gets it back and then throws it wide of the goal, just trying to dump this one in. Now from their own zone. Perry, good move, gets it off to Wood. Wood shot on, and that one stopped by the chest of Roberts.
Nice little backhand to the forehand by Wood there just to get the puck off. And I talked about it earlier about not, trying to cradle it all the time and get everything on it. Just get the puck away. Wood did a great job of that there. Unfortunately, he put it right into the crest.
Face-off off to the right of Roberts here inside the St. Thomas zone. 3 minutes to go here in the opening period.
Yeah, waving him out here. Too long coming on.
Face-off, this one off to the side there. Stars able to clear as this one's going to be dumped down the ice and into the Strathroy zone. Marshall back to get it there for Strathroy. Now Smith battles and gets this one up to Hoskins. Hoskins through to center and into the offensive zone here for the Rockets. Shot thrown on, that one whistle wide of the goal. It's going to come all the way back out to center and carried in on the left side there by Busy. He tried to go out front to Diamond, and Diamond unable to get a shot off there.
Yeah, we got a hook here.
Now a hooking call. So another penalty here in this contest, and it's going to be the Rockets heading back to the power play.
Yeah, there's a lot more conversations between the players and the officials in this game than there was in the first game.
So the Rockets to the power play for 2 minutes with 2.5 to go in the opening frame. They'll look to try and get this lead back that they had early on. Sanders in on the left side to try and set up here on the power play. Had it knocked off his stick, goes down low to Wood. Wood back to Sanders. Comes up to the point for Prue. Prue's going to walk and then hand it off. Sanders, top of the circle, shot that one blocked. Bounces off into the corner for Carson Perry. Perry to Wood, out front, and a good chance there for Sanders, but he couldn't get a whole lot on the shot, and it was off a stick. Now Prue. Prue walks across the line to Riley Wood. Wood shot that one. Blocker save over top of the net, but kept alive here for the Rockets. Up to Wood. Wood battles against the wall, gets it up to Prue. Prue looking, slap shot thrown on. Chance out front, and they score. Sanders finds the rebound, and the Rockets strike on the power play. It's 3-2.
Some great work. Wood getting that back to Prue, and Prue getting the shot on goal. And Sanders, upside of having the power play, there's an extra guy somewhere, and Sanders was alone to pot the rebound. 1:37 to go in the first period, 3-2 Rockets.
So the Rockets take control after the face-off here after they take the 3-2 lead. Dumped in there, and O'Dwyer, who had that puck bouncing on him, is just going to cover that one up.
Yeah, the power play didn't show a lot in the first game, but in this game it's looked a lot better.
Smith with it, looking for a pass. This one's knocked up, and Hoskins will carry it into the offensive zone. Hoskins on the right side. Looks to try and cut to the net there, but had it knocked off his stick. Back to center here, Marshall. Going over to his D partner in Smith, and now he'll exchange it back to Marshall, who will get it up to Jonathan Kilby, who couldn't knock that one past that center. 1 minute to go here in the opening frame. And then a pass is going to go right off the skates and be covered up here by O'Dwyer, who is just going to elect to play this one safe.
Yeah, he's had a couple of shady moments over the last few minutes. Puck around his net after a great start to the period. So I don't blame him for getting the whistle here.
Face-off off to O'Dwyer's left here. Looking for a chance as Hoskins was able to get it out past the blue line, but out to center where it's going to be picked up by Tucker Firth. Firth in across the line, a long shot on, and that one stopped easily and covered up by O'Dwyer.
O'Dwyer paid by the hour tonight.
Face-off will go off to his right with 40.7 to go in the first period of this second game. Tied up, it goes into the corner. Marshall with some time, long pass onto the stick of Kilby just across center, and now Kilby gets it back in the corner. Kilby going into the corner, looking to try and fight his way out with the puck. Spezial lost it, couldn't get it back as it's rimmed around the glass. Now Diamond, knocked down by Spezial, long shot. That one whistled over for top of the goal and wide. Getting this one out to center. Diamond trying to chase it down against Marshall. Marshall now trying to tie up Diamond in the corner. 4 seconds to go here in the period, and with that, the horn will go. And the opening period comes to an end here. The Rockets leading by a score of 3-2.
Up and down period for the Rockets. They were by far the better team in the first 10 minutes. And then, it fell asleep, I think, a little bit for a couple minutes. And the next thing you knew, the game was tied. But a good finish on the power play, and they've got a 3-2 lead.
2 goals for the Rockets to start the game, and then the game kind of changed from a fast-paced, lots of good passing into a little bit more of a physical game in the second half of that opening period.
Yeah.
But the Rockets were able to get that third one and come out into the intermission here with a 3-2 lead. And hopefully they can try to hold on to that here in the second period.
Absolutely. And just more conversation here between the officials and one of the Stars players. There's been a lot of that in this game. More back and forth between the teams, more involvement of conversation between whether it be the bench and the officials, or I got to be honest with you, when Kilby took the unsportsmanlike call, I thought it might have come from the Rockets bench. But good pickup by you that it was Kilby who wasn't just ushered off the ice to serve it. It was actually his penalty. But we'll see how that manifests itself into the back half of this game to see if that sort of thing continues.
Lots of conversations here on the benches. As we mentioned back in the first game, they'll take a short break here between the first and second half, if you will, of this second game. And then they'll get ready to go out there for period number 2. Stars took game 1 by a final score of 2-1. They were able to battle back and tie this game at 2 here in the first period, but the Rockets strike late there. And Ellen, let's go back and talk about that glorious goal by Riley Wood here for the Rockets in period number 1, because that's the type of thing that the Rockets were really excited for this season with Riley Wood coming back. He was a guy that was one of their top scorers a year ago, and he was certainly going to be one this year had it not been cut short. And that is the type of play that an experienced player makes.
As I said, that pass across from Perry, great find, but the fact that it was probably a foot and a half off the ice, I thought was going to, blow up the whole play. But Wood, you drop the hand low on the stick, and he just happened to, get a blade on it and put it past Roberts. But you're right, focus, not allowing himself to think, oh, the play's over. He bared down and he got the stick on the puck and in it went. But yeah, and as I said at the beginning of the game, those 3 guys, power play time last year, all 3 of them. The power play in this game has been much better looking than it was in the first game. And I'll give, again, Liam Hoskins. We kind of wondered what Kilby and Hoskins might look like in this game after playing the first game. Hoskins hasn't skipped a beat. I mean, he's danced a couple guys with the puck. As I said, was a beast on that first goal. He had a great chance and then ended up setting up the first goal. So, no, they've looked a lot better. A little wobbly there for a couple minutes, in the middle of the period. But if they can withstand, there's a little more grimy play going on in this game than there was the first game. So if they can withstand a little bit of that, I think they should come out on top here.
So the quick break done, and we are ready to go here for period number 2 in game number 2. Rockets leading 3-2 in this game. Sent down the ice, and an early icing call here against the Stars just 8 seconds in as the stretch pass was just out of the reach there.
11 seconds into the last period, we had a penalty, so I'll take the icing.
Certainly better start to the period for the Rockets, who will get an offensive zone face-off now. Off the draw, it's up to the point there and knocked back in. Coming out with it here, Firth. First just going to throw this one up into the air. It's going to go down the ice and be picked up in the corner. Centering pass. Perry's going to be the one to get it. Now Perry long pass, and he was looking to try and spring Riley Wood, but it was intercepted at the red line. Sanders now to Wood. Wood just going to chip it up to center once again here. Unable to get anything going on a starting rush, but the Stars back in their own zone now, as it's going to be chipped up and down the ice. No icing as it's back and waved off as Kindry's back behind the Strathroy net. Looking for a pass and coming up through the middle. Still holding on to this one. Sanders looking for a shot. That one thrown on and blockered away by Roberts. Now Wood up to the point. Prue shot. That one wide of the goal. Might have been deflected on its way as it's now all the way back out to center, and Kindry will carry it back inside the Rocket zone. Looking to try and set this one up. Off the bench, Hoskins. Hoskins will get to center and try to dump it in, but couldn't get enough strength on to get it all the way in. So now the Stars with control. Pass tipped in, and Ben Diamond a long shot towards the goal. Bono Dwyer with the glove, and will cover up.
I like what I've seen. Kindry, Marshall, Smith, all new names to the Rockets this season. The only returnee playing in this game being Spencer Prue, but I like what I've seen out of Marshall in particular. Poised at the point with the puck and has looked really good.
Rimmed around the boards here and trying to hold on and get this one through Spezial. Pass intercepted there by Kilby, but the Rockets back in their own zone now. As Smith will carry this one, pass it up to Hoskins. Hoskins to center, and Hoskins going to carry it on the left side. Now into the corner. His centering pass will go off his stick and find its way into the boards. Now there to get it, Hoskins once again. Still battling here as the Stars get this one up, and it's going to be Ben Diamond carrying it on the left side. Diamond, a good move to work his way past. Centering pass is going to be stopped up And now looking for it. Onto the stick and Kilby. Kilby going to work his way in. Kilby's shot. That one stopped and a rebound comes all the way out there. And it's going to be stopped again by Roberts. Kilby lost his glove on the play. He has to pick that one back up. And another glorious opportunity for Strathroy. Behind the net, carrying this one through a shot from an odd angle. That one off the side of the net, and it's just going to be sent down the length of the ice, but right on goal as O'Dwyer had to make the save. Spezial takes a step in across the blue line. The rest of his line will go get a change, so he's just going to be tasked with trying to get this one deep and hold on to it there. He does, and he does a pretty good job as well, as now it's going to be sent down into the Strathroy zone. I'm going to say the Stars came in on side here, so now back behind the net to go get that one. Egan Demota. Prue can't get it out as it stopped at the blue line. Now down low. Checking his shoulder to see where everyone is and getting it on the half wall and out to center there was Riley Wood. O'Dwyer will stop it up behind the Strathroy net. They've got some time to look for the right pass. Off the end boards and now up there Riley Wood. Wood. Oh, he almost got it through the skates there. What a move that would have been, but now it goes up and into the netting, out of play. The whistle was 16:34 to go here in period number 2.
Some good hustle here. I liked Wood's game last year. I like his game here tonight. It's the one thing about these things, college sports, junior sports, the players that are going to lose, like this is their final season of either junior hockey or college or university. And it's kind of sad. This would have been a good season for him to build on from last year.
Into the corner goes Carson Perry, still trying to muscle his way with the puck, but losing that battle, is now trying to carry this one back out. Perry's stick was stuck inside the arm there of Ethan McKinnon. The Stars bench wanted to call, but not getting one from the officials. Marshall now to try and go chase this one down. The poke is enough to get it out, and now it's dumped back in there by the Stars once again here, who will get a line change of their own. Smith over to Marshall. Marshall out front of the Rockets bench and just dumping that one in off the stick and going to change now. There's the Rockets get some fresh legs out there. Long pass up to center, and Diamond carries it in on the right side. Diamond's shot easily gloved down and covered up by O'Dwyer.
Of course, a general statement by me about the college players and junior players. Riley Wood is only 17, so he will have more, a couple more years of junior eligibility after this year. And with any luck, we'll have a full season next year.
Certainly it was going to be a big year for him, though, nonetheless.
100%.
Long stretch pass, almost right onto the stick there of Riley Wood.
Speak of the devil.
Out front to Spezial. Shot thrown on there from Kilby. And it was a little bit of a broken play, but the Rockets got a good opportunity out of it. Kilby now from his own zone. Now onto the stick, carrying forward Hoskins. Hoskins, good move to work his way past. He gets a shot off, not a whole lot on it. Pad saved by Roberts. Now at the blue line, gets past Kilby and now working on that side. Getting into the offensive zone to the middle. But just throwing that one back into the Star zone was Kilby, and now he'll go off for a line change as well. 5 minutes gone here in the second period of play. Rockets still leading 3-2. Diamond couldn't find a pass. He's going to dump that one down low. Pass comes up to the point. Firth looking, shot, that one tipped on, just goes wide. Good pass comes out front. There's no one there for the Stars to pick it up. And just dumping it past center and getting it into the Stars zone was Carson Perry. Now Firth again, another long pass. Just stepping inside the blue line and handing this one off down low. Perry takes a little bit of body contact and gets it up to Wood, and now Wood with speed on the right side, cuts to the middle. Looked for the pass to Sanders there, but it was intercepted. Rockets will maintain control of it inside their own zone. Marshall now. Marshall pass back to Smith. Smith back to Marshall, just trying to settle this puck down. Holding on to it, Sanders to center, will dump it in. Roberts, who's out of his net to play it, will rim that one around the glass. Kept inside the blue line, and now Wood's going to flip that one right up into the netting, and we'll get another whistle here.
The upside, you look at the ages of some of these kids. Hoskins is 18, Woods is 17, returning next year. Will look really good for for Strathroy.
Marshall will carry it in across the blue line, dump it in here for Strathroy. Stars get it back out front of their own bench, and it's going to be off a stick and into the netting above the Strathroy bench. So whistle, whistle, whistle here.
Yes.
As the pace has really slowed down to start period number 2. Face off in the neutral zone on the St. Thomas side of center. One back by the Rockets and just going to be dumped in there. Takes a healthy hop out front. It's going to be picked up by Spezial, who works into the corner on the left side. Now back behind the net, still holding on to it here. He's going to hold it all the way up to the blue line and would have continued holding on to it here had it been not knocked off his stick. But then it's going to be sent down the ice, an icing call against the Stars.
Stars make wholesale change here before the next face-off. 13-14 to go in the second period.
One of the rule changes that we'll point out here is the line changes on icings. Obviously, when you only have 2 lines, they're going to let you take the changes when you can.
Oh.
Coming out from the middle there. Lots of sticks in the way and couldn't get a shot off. Spezial thought he could have got a call on that, but he didn't get it. Now up to center. Out of gas as he comes across the line in the middle. Both teams looking for those passes across 2 lines to try and work into the offensive zone. Now it's inside of the Stars zone with Kilby going into the wall. Right up to center. There with it, Kindry. Kindry over to Prue. Now Prue taken down. Physicality really ramping up here in this second period of game 2.
A lot more stick play, for sure.
Kindry, and now up ice comes Hoskins. Hoskins on the right side. Hoskins shot that one. Ripped over top off a stick, and the faceoff will stay inside.
Kilby questioning a non-call for some contact over on the far side. I gotta say, for the contact he just received, I've seen worse about 3 or 4 times in the last couple of minutes. I don't mind the bumps and grinds out in there. It's the stick work that I'm not a fan of.
Kept in at the blue line there by Wood. Perry goes to get it into the corner. Now behind the net, loses it. Comes up to the half wall. It's going to be picked up and just thrown into the air. Knocked down by Smith. Makes a good defensive play to hold on to this one. Finds Marshall, who is opening up, and Marshall's going to dump it in as he got across center. Roberts rimmed it around the glass. It's going to be knocked away and back into the Strathroy zone. Sanders into the offensive zone across the line. Just switching spots there and throwing a shot on goal. Out front, and Perry scores.
And there's that line again. Instead of Perry to Wood, this time it's Wood to Perry.
It was a broken play. Back behind the net, the centering pass came out front, and Perry all alone there got the shot off, and it's a 4-2 Strathroy lead.
Yeah, great job by Wood to find Perry. Just dumped it in, like the puck, as you said, behind the net off the boards. If you're the first one to the puck, good things can happen.
Face off, one back by the Rockets, and it's going to be Marshall with it now. Marshall looking for a long pass. That one's going to miss its intended recipient and quickly turned up the other way. Andrea looking for a great save by O'Dwyer, and now the Stars maintain control. The puck comes low with it. Smith out with the puck here. To the reach there. He got a piece of it was Hoskins, but not enough to get control of it. Now he's going to come in and get that puck back. Spezial to Smith. Smith over to Hoskins as the Rockets break out. It's going to be Hoskins coming back and handing it off to Marshall. Marshall walks in across the line. Long shot. That one stopped and goes behind the net here. Kilby intercepted it up. Prue back down low. Spezial behind the net looking for an option. Still holds on to the puck here. Trying to find an open man. Leaves it for Kindry. Kindry had it knocked off his stick. And now Kilby, who was limping back to the bench, was able to make the good defensive play to stop the rush.
Easy. Here we go.
And now there's some shoves
Yeah,
here.
there we go. It's
Firth and Kilby are going at it here, right out front of the Rockets bench. Firth takes him down, and well, Elvin, those two had been going at it all night.
yeah, and in this case, Kilby initiated and ended up being on the losing end of. I'm not going to call that a fight. A lot of holding and hugging, and oh, now it's time to let go. My goodness.
Shouting back and forth between benches, and both those guys are going to be gone.
Yeah, they're done.
As expected.
Well, you were talking about it before the game. How many times these guys are playing each other over the last few weeks. Familiarity breeds contempt.
So about at the halfway mark, 10 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the second period.
Kilby needs to go. He's got to get off. Yeah, okay, he's off the ice now. Lots to say between the benches.
We've been saying this was brewing for the last 20 minutes or so of this game. And Kilby, for him, it's been a long night.
Yep.
He played in game one, so
he did.
You got to consider this into his fourth period of the night. So now we'll get the face-off inside of the Strathroy
short benches just got
zone.
shorter.
Yep. So we'll see how they run it here. They might just be sending guys as they come off now. Battling at center there, trying to come away with it. Tyler Alexander just gets it down low. And up Kindred comes to the opposite side. Now dumping it into the corner. Wood will have to go get it there for Strathroy as it's rimmed around the boards. And Mas Andrea tries to get it out for the Stars as we're past the halfway mark. Long shot thrown on goal there by Sanders. It's stopped and covered up by Roberts.
Yeah, just inside the blue line, easily caught by Roberts, although he has struggled with those long shots. This time no traffic, though. I really am interested to see how this finishes over the next 9.5 minutes. Every line change, every whistle, there's something being said.
Face off, one back to the blue line, and able to hold on to it there, but they're just going to dump it back in and now give chase inside of the St. Thomas zone. And around the boards, still holding on to it. Hoskins tries to keep it inside. He's hauled down there. Now carrying it through. A shot that was blocked. Able to clear out to the blue line as these teams go back and forth here, and it appears the officials have put away the whistles for a lot of the smaller things so far.
I think if it doesn't take away a scoring chance, the two referees are going to do their best to keep the clock moving.
Hoskins in the corner, trying to kick this one over to Perry. It's knocked off to the opposite side. Ben Diamond there to get it here for the Stars. He'll carry it to center and throw a long shot on. O'Dwyer went to go glove it, but just missed it there. Pass thrown off the back of the shin there of Spezial, hitting off his calf. He's going to throw it off the glass and get it up, and now a good move to knock that one into the Stars zone, and the Rockets will get some fresh D out there. Pass coming and intercepted there. Spezial has it at center now. Back to Marshall. Marshall just going to hold on to this one. Throw it to center, and now it's going to be dumped in off the stick of Riley Wood. Roberts around the side. Now Wood again. This one, long backhand in on goal, and now he'll go give chase. Stars from their own zone looking to try and move the puck up ice. Marshall, great defensive play to keep this puck alive for the Rockets and move it back into the Stars zone. Now up through center, it's going to be dumped in on the backhand. Not a whole lot of structure so far in this second period as it's just get it deep. Other team gets it back and gets it deep on the other side. Now Wood, he's knocked down into the wall. Both teams trying to carry and get this one. It comes back to the D. McCauley gave that one up and then knocked away. Puck comes over. Astandrea hands this one off. Marsh looking for a pass, had it knocked away, and now the Rockets will work up ice. It's Wood and Perry. Wood and Perry on a 2-on-1. Wood looking to the net here, thrown on goal there, and Perry might have had a chance to throw it towards the net, but it was knocked away from him.
Ran out of real estate there.
Just on the side of the goal. Prue with the puck will hand it off. And now Spezial gets it back. Prue dumps it up ice, and it's just going to be sent back into the Strathroy zone. 6:50 to go here in this game. 4-2 Rockets lead. They're just going to hold on to it there, and now Kindry will carry it up past the blue line. Kindry will dump it in, and it'll go off a stick and into the netting, and the ref's not blowing it down. Either they didn't see it or they really just want to keep this game going.
I think the guy down low wasn't entirely sure if it touched it, and when he wasn't sure, he thought, we'll keep this moving.
Good move to work into the offensive zone here. Shot thrown on. O'Dwyer makes the save. Rockets take control in their own zone, work it up the left side. Hoskins in across the blue line. Hoskins, good move to cut to the net there. Couldn't get enough on the backhand shot. Comes up to the point for Prue. Prue back down low. Hoskins with it back. Tries to put it into the slot for Prue. Prue thrown on goal, and he got enough on it. It was gloved down by Roberts, and now the Stars up through center as Ben Diamond's pass was knocked away. Prue will carry it in, but offside as a step ahead of the play there.
.551 to go. Unless the goalies cover it up, I don't think we're going to have very many whistles for the rest of this period.
Neutral zone draw, one back by the Rockets. Marshall to Smith, and now Smith just softly dumps it into the offensive zone here with Wood going into the corner to try and get it away. Smith back down low. Now carrying this one through, just getting it up into the air. Good defensive play there to knock it down with the stick. And now Riley Wood taking a couple shots on the cross-check there, but good moves to work it through to the net. Now Wood back behind the net. Spezial tries to just tie himself up into the corner and kill some time off the clock, but it's going to be flipped up into the air and back into the Rocket zone. Marshall over to Sanders. Sanders tries to cut to the middle there and was hooked on the play, but the play continues now. 5 minutes to go here in this contest.
Yeah.
Spezial is going to get called on this one, I believe. A body contact.
Interference call. Well, unless that's what they're calling body checking tonight. Yep. Yeah, I think try and avoid that for the next 4 minutes and 59 seconds. The more body contact and stick work, the more chance we have of another fight.
Stars on the power play here, but carrying this one up ice with speed, and losing it was Prue as he tried to get something going offensively. Now into the offensive zone to Diamond. Diamond shot that one. Didn't get a whole lot on it. Went wide into the corner. Now to carry it out, Marsh. Tried to centering pass there. Up to the point. Knocked down, and McKinnon tried to work his way to the net there. Couldn't get a shot off. Now thrown on goal. Blocker away by O'Dwyer. Diamond trying to cut to the slot. Lost it, and then sends it down the ice. As Perry kills some more time off the clock here, and the Stars will get a line change. They had 6 guys on the ice.
Very
there.
liberal line change.
Pizzuto up through the middle there. Perry able to get in the way of it and knock it away. Up to center off the skates of Hoskins, and now 1 minute gone here off the power play for St. Thomas. Good drop pass. Long one rifled in on goal there. Pizzuto got a lot on that shot, but they're save it O'Dwyer.
Yeah, out to cut down the angle, hit him right in the crest. Good draw there.
Face off goes all the way back into the St. Thomas zone, and it's just going to be carried back there by Alexander, who will set up behind his own net. Slow pace here in this power play for the Stars as it's knocked into the offensive zone now. Rimmed around the boards. Wood's there to get it in the corner, and Wood is just going to take it and throw it up to center. Good move to work past and get this one in on the right side. Trying to set it up here, McKinnon. McKinnon almost lost it there, had Riley Wood right on him. Able to get it down low. Looking for a centering pass, can't get the shot off. Comes up to McCauley, who's up top. Now to the opposite side, onto the corner. Pizzuto goes down low, gets past his man as we're back to even strike now as the Rockets have killed off the penalty. Shot thrown on from the point through traffic, and O'Dwyer makes the save.
With the exception of the one goal, I've been really impressed with O'Dwyer's positioning. He always seems to, get out to cut down the angle. He's always in the right spot, and he's constantly taking the puck in the breadbasket, which tells me he's on.
Face off, one off to the side and picked up there. Izzy trying to come out front. He gets a chance, can't get a shot off. That one stopped by O'Dwyer. It's going to be cleared out to center and now dumped back in. As with some time and space, Perry looked for a pass, holding on to this one, getting it to center. Hoskins knocked to the opposite side. Spezial just out of his reach. He couldn't get it. 2.5 minutes to go here in this one. It's up to center. Now into the offensive zone here, dumped down low. Izzy tries to bring it out front on the backhand, had it knocked off his stick. Keeps it alive as he goes over to Marsh. Marsh in the corner now. On his forehand, backhand pass up to the blue line, kept alive. McCauley shot 3.5 feet over top of the net. Kept alive here for the Stars. And now Spezial's clearing attempt will go into the netting and out of play with 2:02 to go.
Yeah, they're just trying to get this thing home. I think both teams now have kind of, over the last 90 seconds, have realized, discretion, the better part of valor. Get out of here with nobody getting hurt.
Draw one back, and Kindry's just going to rim it around the boards. Just trying to get it out as Wood. He will. Now to the opposite side. Kindry again. Good battle and rifled one off the crossbar. There was Marsh. A great opportunity to try and bring it within one here for the Stars. Now on the right side to the net here. Good move trying to cut to the middle there. Can't get the shot off. Now thrown on goal. And O'Dwyer right there to make the save.
Couple of bounces out in front there. A bit of a dog's breakfast in front of O'Dwyer. And he still found a way to make a glove save coming across. 1:38 to go in the game here.
The pace of this game has really slowed down since that misconducts from Kilby.
Yeah.
Good shot on there. That one's stopped by O'Dwyer and goes off into the corner. Bounce pass off the boards up to the point. Now keeping it down low here. Getting in the lane of the pass and carrying it up through center. Sanders in across the blue line, but was stopped up there before he could get the puck back, and now it's sent down the length of the ice. Icing waved off as Marshall was back to get it there for the Rockets. Sanders throwing it off the boards and into the St. Thomas zone with a minute to go here in this contest. There to get it, Spezial, and that one will be blown down, an offside against the Rockets.
56.4 to go. Face-off just outside the blue line, right in front of the Stars bench.
One back by the Stars, but it's Wood carrying it into the slot. Wood drop pass, shot thrown on, but right into the shin there, and the Stars will clear up to center. Into the offensive zone. Met by the defense there as they'll look to try and clear. Hoskins with it now. Hoskins will try to get it out, but it goes back down low. He's tied up. Will carry it into the corner. Pass across to the opposite side. And then thrown on a bounce back into the St. Thomas zone. 20 seconds to go here in this game, and both teams just trying to get this one home. Stars behind their own net will just hold on to it and look for a long pass. Intercepted by Spezial. 10 seconds to go here. He'll work in. Rifle a shot over top of the glove side. It'll bounce all the way back out to center. And they'll just hold on to this one as time will expire. And the Rockets will take game 2 by a final score of 4-2 against the Stars.
Much better game for the Rockets in game 2. Led predominantly by Sanders, Wood, and Perry. That first line that came on to play the late game improved on the face-off. I noticed in game 1 tonight, the face-off is a place where the Stars really dominated. And in the second game, it was a much more even game, I felt, in the face-off circle.
4-2, the final score here as the Rockets skate off the ice in what will be the final game here of 2020, and we'll see when the next time we get to see these guys on the ice is. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
It'll be interesting. 4 weeks in the red for London Middlesex. January 14th would be the first day out of the red, provided things don't get any worse in the province or in the area, which we all hope for over the holiday season. And hockey or no hockey, I believe that we'll all be better for it if we can get through without going into lockdown.
So the Rockets take game 2 here by a final score of 4-2, and the Stars take game 1 final score of 2-1. They split the games tonight, and that'll do it for us tonight from the West Middlesex Memorial Center. We thank you for listening with us, and we thank you for watching on Hockey TV. And if we don't get to see you in a while, we hope you have a safe and happy holidays.